Hello my viewers, I'm on Yahoo here page. Today is September 30. I must get, it's another deadline for getting my long time pending publishing clearinghouse super prize. Last couple years I was videotaped it and put it on the YouTube showing my long time work. When I start making the video, there was already long time, years of playing this game and receiving a very little tokens because of some corruptive management. They were not developing this game but a 5,000 or 7,000 a week prices, so that was good if they would pay it and on time. Especially I won it already first year at the 30th of April by receiving a correspondence and a letter and certificate as I shown it on my very first video. Nobody seems scared. Donald Trump, what's his work? He talking about his Nobel Prize. Netanyahu is visiting him. This Netanyahu for the Gaza he did. The Israel is not happy with Netanyahu because he got a lots of money for abusing American people. I was abused, my family was abused. Netanyahu got happy. He found a common language with Donald Trump. What is good it does make to me? I'm American citizen. And I'm not paid for my work yet. Who is prevention to it? Yesterday, it was 29th of September. Netanyahu made a special flight, spent so much gasoline to seat Donald Trump. What did they decide? I have no idea. But look at this face of this our leader. He did not drop his charges, but he's busy with what? The deportation has to be done by now already. But the whole government has to be deported because there are a lot of people who has to be deported and they are still thinking to shut it down or not to shut it down. It has to be shut down. On TV everywhere shows the hours, minute and seconds. The government will be shut down with no return probably. Because they're not paying illegal people like me for their work. There is no good environment for me to work, where my business even there. But I'm retirement age already. Has to be retired. And I successfully finished another work, big work on PCH game. And somebody holding. Besides, he doesn't care. His wife, supposedly, how many wives he has? She is illegal wife, I understand. Melania is illegal, but somebody is illegal and stay invisible. That's why he is in the government. And how legal Donald Trump, I read already so many comments that his mother and father came from the dirty immigrants. What is it, jail approved him? And that's why he was supporting the jail so much? I can't understand how he got into the government again. He was indicted 34. He's a felon and publicly he was indicted. But why? Instead of him, somebody crucifying me online. Look, Yahoo, Yahoo, excuse me. I have to find that. Here, I type my name just before I start the video and this is Yahoo. Yahoo. With this new, our government bullying me. Bullying, still bullying, long time already bullying. Absolute misinformation, and they like it because before Tom Homan and the others who hold somehow justice in this, and Patel perhaps at FBI, I hope they are good. And some kind of justice is existing now. Before it was not. But Yahoo probably in California because nobody can find a common language in California. And they deporting but somebody, I don't know, maybe it's from Canada. Yeah, maybe it's from Canada. Maybe from Latvia. They expose this information. See? But let's see how many Larissa Coughlin's, because they did try to steal my identity. I already figured it out. Yes. And make such a mess in my life that I cannot till now get my prize. See, Palatine, we lived almost 20 years ago and moved to Florida legally. 2 legal residents, Michael, my husband, and I. And I already built and study again here in every state. Some state you have to study again. So I studied it. And first link, it's a Palatine. Let's see. You're gonna find those records. Yeah, good luck. If you can find something right here. 352 is the beginning of the code of my number here. Yes, but because of that smartphone system, they would never get to this number. That's probably big BS here. And Donald Trump or Melania, who is not Trump, not who, I don't know who she is, but they approved because of the Russian misery who sticks still to this country with the fake documents. They still supporting each other. And so they have to bully me. I'm their, hostage for bullying. How much they think they own or benefit or gain for bullying me. Oh my God, this I don't want to talk. I want to talk that they put publicly on the internet. Look what they put. Previous Larissa's current city of Palatine. Previous to Larissa's current city of Palatine, Larissa Coughlin lived in Spring Hill, Florida. And this is already long time. I thought they are crazy. Yes, they are. But there is a big criminal sitting there who does this. Publicly advertise it. Everybody know, PCH know. And only Donald Trump is guilty that I did not got my prize, because he has to know he has a house in Florida. We have supposedly good governor Ron DeSantis in Florida. And this Florida is so protected that I still reading a nasty, ugly stuff out of internet about myself. They want money for what? See, I am earning money the right way if I pay money for this, to take that shit, nasty, ugly lies. If I have to pay, then I will be one of them. That's the problem. See, they playing with information they find out. Every way to fool, to be nasty, just to fool around, naive. Even they don't care about this. They already put the numbers, what it costs. They constantly bother me with my business. They want it like for free almost. I have to give it to them. But I thought if I get my price already, I wouldn't care to give up on this. But the price is not coming. See what was that justice? They put everything. Here is our house where I live. It's house, and the other is this is my business. Yes, and my license, which I showed you in February, which I renewed my broker license for another couple of years. It issued on this address. Was showing there on internet, even showing, and this is the work address and this is living address. Before they were, make it through the internet like this, so it's only from internet you can print it, copy it, print it, right? Before they were sending, Department of Professional were sending a letter, yes, as in a letter, yes, the license. So, and they were sending it to the main address. So here they were sending. Now it's just, I am printing it through the printer. And they already know the price. Yeah, what if I want to sell it for $500,000? How about that? Who are those? See, it's all illegal. And Donald Trump and this Melania, his Epstein visa, they don't care what they put here. They don't care. See, this is only one thing. I show you that, my dear viewers, that I live in Florida. And I mentioned that I lived Palatine before. But somebody probably is paid by stealing they corrupted the PCH, probably attachment from Spectrum maybe, which is not closed yet, from, I don't know, DeSantis love Donald Trump so much, our governor. They playing with the good words, but I don't believe them because my information is screwed and I'm a legal citizen. That's what it is. Yes, and this is Yahoo. By the way, Yahoo was playing with a long time, and they were just kicked off their ownership and then getting back somehow. Yahoo is a bad news. It's a smell bad Russians there. It's that Putin, visitation with Putin in that. Putin is how good Putin is if further than Alaska, he did not move. How pompous guy is further than meeting in Alaska with Trump, he did not move. And Zelensky came straight in the White House again, but with a big team. All European Union came to support him, so he will not have such a bad conversation as he had that 28th of February. That was nasty. But they continue bullying me. And I see that Donald Trump and his government not satisfy my needs because I am a legal resident. Good one. Yes, I'm not criminal with 34 felons, but they try to do it every possible way through the internet so they will feel good. Why I am so angry? Let me get off this page and go to YouTube, for example. I go here. Stolen identities over 1 million Americans. It's all videos, links. Melania needs to go. Trump to deport US First Lady, if she is a First Lady yet. Because, if they are not really, if she did not come on the right visa, their marriage is not certified, then she has to be very quiet and do certain things, not just like spoil my internet. By the way, why I am so angry on her also now? Because I saw I did not taped it for my video, but I saw it on out of TV. She did have that little video where she's sitting, where she was not sitting already and talking. What is the usage of her talk besides of poisonous, snaky deeds? Nothing good from her. I, as a United States citizen, did not got yet. She was sitting and promises that she will clean the cyber for a United States citizen. Then if you promise, then do it. I am still under cyber bullies. Maybe they would get a better life and a true money then. But they continuously bully me and don't care about that. It's just 2 months ago, King. Yeah, that's all. People already figure it out. But they have a group of people who constantly praising them. They're so good, they're so good. But when Donald Trump went recently to United Kingdom, everywhere for the United Kingdom publicly was exposed his Epstein troubles. Yes. And that's why I guess he and Melania continuously bully, and their group of supporters continuously bullying me online. Melania needs to go. Here is one. And then, how did you get an Epstein visa? Jasmine Crockett to Melania. Okay, let's see that.
Or is an Einstein visa. Now, y'all that don't know, let me tell you how you receive an
just
Einstein
2 months
visa.
ago.
You're supposed to have some sort of significant achievement, like being awarded a Nobel Peace Prize or a Pulitzer, being an Olympic medalist, or having other sustained extraordinary abilities and success in sciences, arts, education, business, or athletics. Last time I checked, the First Lady had none of those accolades under her belt. It doesn't take an Einstein to see that the math ain't mathin' here. Now,
Rep. Jasmine Crockett.
So people do, some people do know how to get
House hearing, calling out how Melania Trump.
How to get to see the proper information. When those who do Yahoo, they probably sitting also in California, they cannot see in Florida, you know, they pay somebody and have not updated information. Right now, money is very valuable. Every dollar is very valuable. They cannot update it and not interested to update the information. All right, how did she get an Epstein visa, right, huh? Oh, Epstein, that trafficker who died in prison. Maybe even he was removed because they didn't share that their real estate they were owning or supposedly owning. The guy was obviously not even American with his girlfriend Maxwell. They came from attracted that Prince Andrew, but they were not American. Donald Trump, who were attending, Bill Clinton, and others, they were American. Yes, and something at the end it went, of course it would end, when so many women were stolen even to be involved. They were hostages of this ugly place. So they tried to get rid of this Epstein. Yeah. Okay, it's all what socialism, their socialism did, because in a healthy capitalism, people avoid any plain words like sex, sexual abuse, having many girlfriends and a wife, putting girlfriend as a wife in the White House. They could buy a White House only for that kind of time, for this money. But now is road is closed, they cannot buy anymore. So what gonna be happen, I don't know, but somebody really hold on my price presentation PCH, and this is really bad. By the way, California, where's all those muddy news are coming straight through the spectrum, which serving my computer. 800 illegals, it's more. Yes, here was the links just 2 weeks ago.
Our bottom line. We have lost over 75% of our business.
Okay, they shipped back to Mexico and from Mexico to where they belong, because they all were coming either from Canada or from Mexico. Unfortunately, our borders were open, and nobody put those who did it, even publicly. They thought they are such a big figures, you know. Nobody yet prosecuted them really harsh. But they playing with the words concerning me. And what have I done? Nothing. All I know, I was working. Look at my time filled with a PCH, being a housewife, working, cooking. My husband also busy. What's going on? Who will pay attention? So Donald Trump get approved this. He approved on bullying me. Donald Trump again bullying me, and he knows that he does it through Melania, so he thinks he will not pay if they catch Melania. He doesn't care about Melania, and that's how the Donald Trump is. He really doesn't care neither about his kids. He doesn't care about anyone. If he cared about himself, I don't think this guy Donald Trump is okay. His mental health is okay. I'm not sure to be a president, because obviously it's not he who deporting. It's our allies country helping. Yeah. I don't know about this Netanyahu, but his presence, his constant coming to the White House does not help me yet. No help yet. Yes. So, if to check the other links, look, let's check the other links. It's not updated this. Yeah, they have some information, they know, because I put it on my. But themselves, that's it. And also they were created in this Obama time, before they already created, because lots of Russians, they promised they will build a socialism here because their system collapsed. They're like rats, Russian white rats were coming here. Ballerinas, by the way, this trash from the street, they were coming here to build the socialism. So this government was built by untrue money, made, constructed, made. This money came from not a hard work, from really quick things. This money came for them, you know, and I lost it. Where is that? Okay, let me do it again. I click something. Yeah. So they don't have updated information, but they don't care. Instead of put that I am still a broker till now, no, they don't have it. Here they put somebody impersonating me in a Palatine, that's obviously, with the untrue documents, but Melania Trump must have untrue documents because this is not taking care. My information on a search is not taking care. I live in Florida. Donald Trump, Melania basically have their residence. Ron DeSantis have their residence. It's our governor. They don't care, but the information is wrong. Nasty, wrong, upside down. It's impersonating. They have to know that, but they don't care. So they not deserve the money and the job they are at. Neither Ron DeSantis, neither Donald Trump, because they don't care about me, single American, which is under attack, constantly under attack because of stupid advertise. And I cannot, must be somebody from them hold my PCH game because they want more money. Netanyahu deserve more money, surely. And Donald Trump and Melania, that Epstein visa. You know how much you would feel ugly to talk about those people who not deserve but want it. Yes. Let me click again. What else here? Oh, violence injunct, mugshot. Mugshot. Remember a year ago when he was indicted, he went to, no, first before he was indicted, 34, he was 34 points felon, Donald Trump. He thought he will go to the mugshot because this is a jail, supposedly. They mix jail with prison, you know. And mugshots, is it legal? It's not legal because everything was illegal. Whole infrastructure was illegal. So they're not allowed to put me like this. They're not. But they're afraid that I have something to say. And Donald Trump went to do mugshot because mugshots belong to them. He would never buy it, but he bought it quick for us untrue money, Putin. That fucking Putin and his stupid Russians, which were hanging here, helped him. But they're melting, they're getting deported. I read that. I don't know, maybe I know I did a job. My price is pending, left pay, but somebody hold. But, you know, Donald Trump make everything and Melania, so this deportation will last forever and ever. Who knows, maybe Melania and Donald Trump will be in the next rows to get deported somewhere. And I have all rights to say it. All rights to say it. Charlie Kirk. Lots of people scared when this Charlie Kirk. It just came right now on Yahoo. Yeah, died, was killed on that September 10 or 11. And I'm thinking that they just tried to, those who created this person and supported him with money, because it's not the first year he's there. You know, growing as a politician and kind of religious person, he was attracting a big crowds, which is not really what make people popular. At these days, we know there's a lot of problem with university giving diplomas for just, so his sponsor, his volunteer, not a volunteer, but supporters were paying with their easy money, make this Charlie Kirk, because he was talking, who is not talking today, right? And then when the money was cut off, that's what the problem is. Lots of people are dying. Charlie Kirk was visible, and they, it came to reality that his previous supporters was thinking that Charlie is cost too much money. That's what it is. And I'm sure that Donald Trump was one of them. But, cannot say that Charlie Kirk was doing everything right by going to the big crowds everywhere publicly. Was it permissible that much? But perhaps some supporters were pushing him, go Charlie, go. They knew that could happen this way. Maybe they did not cause themselves Charlie be killed, but they knew that finally it could come this way, because our justice is watched, yes, by our allies. And my price, but right now I'm returning to my price, will be paid. Maybe tomorrow even. Yes, but I'm saying, who create the whole inconvenience here online? Who tried to buy my husband? I can divorce my husband Michael tomorrow because he doesn't know how to say no and don't see a wrong people when I see it better already. I see through my experience better. I go to YouTube again. See what I missed here yet. Okay, folks, yes, this guy absolutely right, that socialism, maybe everything is, as renovation started the right way, but then not let the road to the people who literally are wrong, right? Wrong, that is right. When it's the evil start ruining the heaven, so the God have to get rid of the evil. So evil is on the earth because lots of wrong people and evil are growing. But socialism basically is the system which for a grow of the evil more than a God. So nothing good about this, yes. And that's our Attorney General, which is also somehow could be helpful. She said failing to protect American is unacceptable. Yes, Pam Bondi, this is another video. It's unacceptable, that's why I'm talking. Even that Elon Musk was involved in this Epstein business. All of them look like it's coming and coming. And a letter from Donald Trump was sent to this Epstein. Now he told the press secretary